MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Happy first game of the postseason in the NLDS. Man, the Rockies beat the Mets in the wild card game, and we're here in LA to face the Rockies. Look at this. Look at the starting comparison, man. This is gonna be a good one here in LA. Kind of excited to be against the Rockies. You know, we really dominated them during the regular season, and we really did good.
We know this is a pitcher's park.
And they know they had that one good series against us, so they know that this series is going to be a fight for them, and hopefully this is a breeze for us. As there's Corey Seager, Mr. Gold Glove winner of the 2018 season a while back. Bellinger and Wright Verdugo not getting a start, and Garrett Hampson will start this game off 0 for 4 in that wild card game at home. And here we go. Buehler with the first pitch of the postseason for the Dodgers, and he's going to give strike one right down the middle of the plate with strike one. As this is pretty good, guys. I'm pretty excited to have this postseason game on, and this is going to be hit to center for Chris Taylor for the first out of the postseason for the Dodgers, and we got to win 11 games to win a World Series. So here we go. Blackman coming up. First pitch. Strike one.
Blackman is one of those prototypical
Philly and Chicago are the other NL teams in the NL playoffs. As this is rolled over to Muncy for the second half. For the American League, if I recall, it's Yankees. I know Boston's in there, and I forgot the other two teams, but Nolan Arenado will take strike one for right there. Well, half swing off of Walker Buehler's pitch, 0-1. 1-1. This is Nolan is the batter we got to be most concerned about in this postseason. We know that coming in, so we got to play like we know that he is the biggest threat for the Rockies in this series, because he is. If we could keep Nolan off of, being Nolan and hitting home runs, as this is 1-2, and that's going to be a base hit for Arenado. So that's the first hit at Dodger Stadium in the postseason. And now that will bring in Trevor Story. First one from Buehler to Story. Strike one with the fastball.
Snuck that high hard one by him.
0-1 to Story in the cutter. 0-2, great pitch.
Gotta be careful doing that.
Day game here. 0-2 in the 12-6. The knuckle curve will strike him out, and Buehler. First K of the postseason. I feel like I'm still in the regular season, but I ain't. As here we go, man. Martin Marquez is pitching for the Rockies. And I'll bring in Chris Taylor. Ended his season with 28 home runs. First one from German Marquez to Chris Taylor. Ball one low.
3-4 game set. 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way
1-0 to Chris Taylor.
within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
1-1.
Great pitch.
Leadoff man. Previous history with German Marquez. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. He's taken him deep.
1-1 to Chris Taylor from German.
High
Hit
and deep
this
to right
ball.
center. On the
Fly in. This
Tapia.
ball will be
He
caught from
gets
Tapia
to it
out
and
there in
makes the
center.
catch for the first out.
And now they'll bring in Corey Seager.
Digging in now.
Regular season, not so good.
First
Can he change it
opportunity.
around in the postseason for the Dodgers? 10 home runs, man.
First pitch
Not
of
what
the
I was
at-bat on
expecting
its
from
way.
him. I was expecting pretty higher,
Lifted
well,
the
higher
other
up.
way
Is
down
this
the
going to be
left
a
field line.
fly out into
It's
left?
Dahl.
David Dahl with the play. And now they'll bring in Brandon Crawford.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Brandon Crawford.
Ended his season
Get
hitting
on base and keep
.293.
his first inning alive.
First one from German will be ball one away.
Misses ball one. Time to
We've
check
had a lot
our
of time
umpires
to
in this
really,
one.
you know,
Behind the
and
plate is
really
Freddie
relax
Ferguson.
and let us, you know,
You better be ready
watch
to
the
swing,
Rockies in that
particularly
wild
at
card
that
game.
low pitch. Freddie
1-0.
Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense.
And this will be a 1-2-3 inning for German Marquez.
And the throw is in
And a
time to
6
get him to
pitch
retire
inning.
the side.
Not a good start for the offense. They'll bring in
Digging
Daniel Murphy.
Daniel Murphy. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
A little bit of a different feel at this game here against the Rockies. Usually when they come into LA, it's just nice and calm, and you know, I knew that, you know, we've done good against them, but now it's postseason. They're hungry for a World Series, and so are we. As Chris Taylor will get the first out of the second.
And that's the first out of the inning.
So it's kind of a little bit of a different feel, but I feel like after game one, we'll feel good as David Dahl's coming up to hit. First pitch to David Dahl will be strike one with the fastball, 98 miles per hour from Walker Buehler. 0-1 pitch and the cutter inside. Hit, and Seager with the second out.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see
And now
the
they'll bring in
participants in
Tapia,
this year's
who
playoffs.
we did not get to
Ready
see
with the
him a
first
lot
pitch.
in the
Here it
regular
comes.
season, but he did make the postseason
Went about
roster for the
halfway
Rockies
there,
in
but it's a cold
0-1.
strike regardless.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here.
0-1
He didn't show
Buehler
it
with the
there, but I
0-1
wouldn't
pitch
be
at the cutter
surprised if
high.
he wasn't at least
0-2.
thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
0-2 with 2 outs. The fastball from Buehler will be way too high for Barnes.
1-2.
I have no issue wasting
1-2
a pitch
count
on
the
full
run
gear
out
trying to
Tapia.
get a guy to go
Going with the
fishing,
knuckle
but it has to be
curve.
somewhat tempting.
Hit,
You're not gonna
and
get-
Crawford
And the second
will
baseman
range
is there
that
to
one
make
in
the
for the
play, and that ends the
final
inning.
out of the top of
3
the
up, 3
second.
down.
And now that will bring in Justin Turner to lead on
Justin
off
Turner,
for the bottom of the
previous
second.
history with German Marquez. He's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's
First
also
pitch
hit a
from
couple of
German
home runs
Marquez,
against
ball one low.
Ball one. Marquez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really
1-0.
appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike
1-0
thrower.
to Justin
Yeah,
Turner,
man,
now
I think
2-0.
Every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not
2-0
afraid
to
to
Justin
get his
Turner.
defense allowed. He's a pitch to contact guy.
Popped up.
and that's one of the
Tony
keys why
Walters
he's
with the
been
play.
able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze
Not a
on
good,
it for
like I
out
said,
number one.
the 4 first batters for the Dodgers have really struggled without bringing Bellinger. 88 RBIs, 35 home runs, and 25 stolen bases in the 3 like
Ready to deliver.
293
Here's the
batting
first pitch.
average. Interesting year for Bellinger, now
Ball will
0-1.
be chopped foul. Bottom of the second here with no score.
0-1 to Cody.
Fouled
0-2.
away.
0-2 to Cody Bellinger. Fouling that off, staying alive. Gotta make Herman throw more than 6 pitches, which he has,
Now another 0-2.
but gotta make him really work. 0-2.
The bounce
Chopper,
over the left side.
German Marquez will make the strong
Murphy's
throw
in
to
time,
retire
and there are
Bellinger.
2 gone now.
And that will now bring up Jock Peterson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jock Peterson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
First one from German Marquez to Peterson.
And
Foul back.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
A lot of pitches or balls is what we're swinging at. Gotta control the ABs here. Can't let German control them. 0-1. Now 1-1.
1-1 to Peterson.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I
1-1
wasn't
to
a very good
Peterson.
hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold
1-2.
take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No
10
doubt
pitch
about it.
inning for German Marquez, which is a good thing. 1-2. 2-2.
Low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2 to Jock Peterson. Now 3-2, great take.
Zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's
3-2
up there
to Jock
probably thinking
Peterson.
of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike,
And strike 3. Slider got me to swing way inside. Was not expecting one to go inside like that. And it got me right there, as that will bring in Tony Walters.
We are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
First one from Buehler. Be strike 1. Buehler got a little bit of work on his last game, which was on Sunday. Worked an inning in the 7th. Kind of different for him coming out of the bullpen, but probably ain't going to be happening in the regular. I mean, in the postseason. 0-2 to Walters, and now 1-2.
Swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at 3rd, and he says no
1-2
swing.
count to Tony Walters, and the knuckle curve from Walker Buehler will be fouled off. 1-2.
1-2.
1-2 to Walters. High fastball, now 2-2. 2-2 count, Tony Walters. Knuckle curve from Buehler. Popped up, and an easy play for Muncy.
Muncy is there.
1 up, 1 out for Buehler in the top of the third, excuse me. Now they'll bring in German Marquez.
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Only 1 K for Buehler through these couple of innings, and this is going to be a base hit.
And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Can't sleep on these rocky pitchers, especially German Marquez. Threw a fastball right down the middle. Hopefully, you know, I was hoping he wouldn't get a hit, but he did. So 1 runner on, and 1 out for Buehler as he throws ball 1 to Garrett Hampson.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
0 for 1. Now 1-1 with the cutter. 1-1 pitch and the knuckle curve. 1-2. Buehler a strike away from getting a strikeout off of Garrett Hampson. The 1-2 pitch will run inside, and now it's a 2-2. 2-2 counting the slider. 2-2.
Marquez stands at first with 1
2-2
out.
pitch.
Not much behind this.
And that's going to be a double play. Should be, yes. Great play over there at first by Max Muncy. We'll take it. Let's go.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Now that'll bring up Max Muncy.
To start the home 3rd.
Great play to end that top of the 3rd.
So far for these guys, 6 up, 6 down.
1-0.
See if the bottom part of the lineup can get
Can Max Muncy get the first hit for the Dodgers in Game 1 of the NLDS?
The 1-0.
1-1, fouled that one off.
Right, it's 1-1.
1-1 count to Max Muncy.
1-1.
This will be a hit to right field, and this one's going to be dived. Muncy will retreat back to first. So is that going to be an error on Blackman, or will that be a base hit for Muncy? They don't say it's a single, so we'll take it, and that'll bring up Austin Barnes. The last few weeks for him in the regular season did not end well, so what can he do here in the postseason? First time out of the stretch. Be strike 1 with the curve. Great pitch. 0-1. Hit, and now 0-2. 0-2.
On the ground,
Double play
this
ball
could be
for
two.
Herman.
There's one.
1 and
Back to
2.
Murphy, and they get them both.
Darn it. Well, that sucked. A double play for Herman Marquez.
The pitcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler.
That will bring up Buehler. Coming up here just to take some pitches.
First offering on its way.
First one to Walker Buehler from Herman.
I tried to hold back
Strike
on
one.
that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1.
A 1 to Walker Buehler.
And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball to
It's to left field, and this one will be
Waiting
caught.
on it is Dahl, and that retires the side. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased.
And let's go to the top of the 4th.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score.
First
You'd
one
think
from
by
Buehler
now
to
one of these
Blackmon
two
for
teams
strike
would
1.
be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Hit to
Hit
first.
to Muncy for the first out.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
That'll bring in Nolan.
So the
1 for
bases
1
are
with the
empty
single.
1 man gone. And in next, it'll be the perennial
First
MVP
pitch from Buehler.
candidate, third baseman
Ball
Nolan
one low.
Arenado. Ball
Yeah,
one to
MVP
start the
candidate
at-bat.
right here. Walker Buehler is also competing for the MVP candidate of the 2019 season.
And he falls
And now
behind
2-0.
2-0.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes
2-0
his
to
money. If he
Nolan
gets a pitch
Arenado.
to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And
Too far
strike
out in front
1. That was a
time. He
pitch
can't
for
keep it
Nolan.
fair. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's
2-1.
the 2-1 pitch.
Now
No
3-1.
dice
Not trying to give
on the
anything
third
to
that time. 3-1.
Nolan. Got to make
I know
him
this team
chase.
has
Is
been
we're
struggling
going to call that
offensively,
slider
but
off and go with the
perfect
cutter high.
situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some
3-1
damage.
to
You know
Nolan
you're getting
Arenado.
guaranteed fastball.
Ball 4.
He loses him on ball 4.
Not a good pitch. Not a good pitch sequence right there for Walker Buehler. And that'll bring up Trevor Story. First pitch. Ball 1 inside.
Hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1-0 the
1-0 count to Trevor Story now. 1-1.
Strike to Trevor Story. No runs, 2 hits, no
1-1
errors.
count.
in the
There goes
ballgame
Nolan.
thus far.
And Nolan Arenado will get easily thrown out from Barnes.
Crawford, and they got him at second base.
That was a hit and run for the Rockies. High slider right there from Buehler. Can't believe I got that strike. That pitch was pretty high, and that was a good one for Barnes just to chuck.
Left his teammate hung out to dry.
And now
The
1-2
1-2
to Trevor Story. 1-2. The
Is
cutter will
swung
strike
out
him
and
out for the
missed.
second K. Good job, Buehler. I'll bring in Chris
Riding
Taylor
in
to
once
lead it
again,
off.
Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
First pitch from Herman Marquez will be ball 1.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
1-0. Only 29 pitches for Herman.
Great curveball there.
I
Really
kind of see
pulled
why
in
we're
with that
really
one.
struggling at taking pitches in this game right now, which is really unfortunate. 1-1. This is going to be a base hit for Chris Taylor.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
He'll take it. And now they'll bring in Corey Seager.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly
first one
just
to
missed
Seager.
it. With this guy's big power,
1-0.
he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
We will crack on the scoreboard first here in LA. 1-0 count. 31 pitches for Herman in the bottom of the 4th.
Pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running.
2-0.
Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 now.
2-0 count to Corey Seager. Lead off
Throw over to first,
and throw over
a
to first, and
dive, but
Taylor
he's
will get back.
in.
Duo to Corey Seager and Herman out of the stretch still.
Now the
2-0.
2-0. Is
Now
taken
2-1,
strike
great
1.
pitch.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know
2-1 to
that's a
Corey
good pitch for
Seager.
him right now.
The 2-1 home. That's
This one's hitting the left field. This one will be caught from David Dahl.
And he tracks it down.
Good AB right there from
play
Seager.
for the
Just
first out.
unfortunately didn't get anything. Is that will bring in Brandon Crawford.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Crawford. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim
Chris
last
Taylor will
time.
be off and running on the first pitch. There he
goes.
goes. And out at second.
On the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly
Ramon Marquez must have slide stepped.
Both teams
So I
with
feel like
just
that
2
ball
hits
really
apiece
got the
thus
Walters
far.
pretty quick. And Tony Walters is a hard catcher to run on. He does have a cannon 0-1 to Crawford. Now 1-1.
Curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
1-1 count to Brandon Crawford. Now
And
1-2.
fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right
1-2
there,
to Brandon
definitely
Crawford.
threw his timing off.
This one is gone. 1-0, and Brandon Crawford gets us on the board with a solo shot. Man, now if Chris Taylor was on. Only if he was on base, but we'll take it 1-0. Thanks to Brandon
Sure,
Crawford.
you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track.
Let's go. We'll take it.
It was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible
Bad
home run
hanging
to
curve
Orson.
right there from Herman
Into the
Marquez.
box, Justin Turner.
And the first one to Turner will be strike one with the
Comes
curve.
up empty there for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
0 for 1 in the 40th pitch from Herman Marquez. 1-1.
1-1.
Man, oh man, that was a great hit right there from Crawford. Now trying to steal with Taylor looks kind of silly. 1-1. 1-2.
Here is it's to 1-2. 1 run, 3 hits.
1-2 for
no errors for the Dodgers thus far.
JT. The 42nd pitch will be 2-2. Yes.
There. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2.
2-2 count to Justin Turner in the fourth.
2-2.
Fouled off right there.
Willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Trying to stay alive, man. JT 2-2. Now 3-2.
And that'll fill the count here. 3-2
Bellinger on
with 2
deck.
away.
3-2 to JT.
And a fastball
Strike
called
them out.
strike 3, and the side is retired.
Well, I watched it, man. I was expecting a curve, not a fastball, but
Welcome
good
back
pitch
to
right
Dodger
there from
Stadium.
Herman
Let's send it
Marquez.
down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay,
One out
thank you,
for
buddy.
Walker Buehler in the
Here's out
fifth.
number 1.
And now they'll bring in David Dahl.
One away, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
Getting
Lifted
this one
the
into
air to
center, and
shallow
Chris
center.
Taylor will
Taylor coming on.
stroll in
He
for the
makes
second
the
out.
running play. 2 down.
And now they'll bring in
So two are
Raimel
gone in the
Tapia.
Rockies' half of the 5th, and striding into the plate next will be Raimel
Cutter from
Tapia.
Buehler, strike one.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1. Knuckle curve from Buehler. 1-1.
Plate and in. It's a
Curve
ball and a strike.
curved a little bit too much inside. 1-1 to Tapia.
Up
Doing
high.
one a
Here
little
with
high.
one now.
Well, way high.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
2-1 right there. A 2-1 right here from Walker Buehler to Tapia. Will be hitting to right field. Bellinger on the
Bellinger's in
move, and
pursuit.
Bellinger will make the play.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning.
So that will end the inning. 50 pitches through 5 innings. And now they'll bring in
Stepping into the
Cody
box,
Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip
First one
to the
from
plate
Herman
so
to Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger.
1-0.
Ball and no strikes.
Count to Cody Bellinger.
Hard
This
hit to
is
first.
going to be a base hit past Murphy.
Flying effort there, but that ball had eyes,
That ball was a little bit. That ball was hit pretty hard from Cody Bellinger right there to get his first hit of the 2019 postseason. Jock Peterson will be on deck. Well, coming up. Excuse me, on deck. What am I talking about? First one to Peterson from Herman.
Jock Peterson now.
Ball one low.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball one. First time up, he went down looking.
Jock come through with the runner at first.
Chopper.
They don't keep it a fair ball, and Jock Peterson will be out at will be out at first. We'll get a Cody Bellinger over there at second, so he's in scoring position now. Anything into the gap will bring him home. Well, first pitch to Muncy.
First pitch on its way.
Strike one high.
And he's behind 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the
That was the 50th pitch for Herman.
He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50%.
Throw over, and they got Bellinger.
And they got him.
Man, great move right there. Now 1-1 to Muncy.
Two out, nobody on.
One to Max Muncy, and now 2-1. Another bad base running error on us today. 2-1. This will be caught.
Hampson over to his right, and that ends the inning. Digging in.
Now they'll bring in Tony Walters to lead off the top of the sixth.
For a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Strike one to Buehler, from Buehler.
Not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
One count, and now 1-1.
There's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
1-1 to Walters. Now 1-2. Cutter inside. Let's see if we could strike him out with it. 1-2 pitch and the cutter. Fouled off. 1-2. Two-seam fastball, man, with Walker Buehler this year. I've really wanted people to reach for it like that, but usually it don't work. But Tony Walters went reaching, and I'll take it. That'll bring Herman Marquez. Yeah, it's a single.
They don't have an answer for it.
First pitch will be strike one.
Taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
1 to Herman Marquez. Fastball popped up, foul.
Classic change of speeds
Cutter inside.
Right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he
way
goes
inside
now.
right there.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Well, it's been a
1-2,
good
and we're
so
going
far,
back with the cutter
really
with Buehler.
the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Popped up,
Yeah, it amazes
and
me
an
how
easy
every
play from
game
Muncy.
pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff.
bring in Garrett Hampson.
Movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him.
Get
today.
into
It's
center.
really working.
This is in the air.
6 innings and 60 pitches for Buehler.
1-2-3 for the Ledger. He done.
And now they'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Again, Austin Barnes. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth.
First one from Herman to Barnes. 1-0.
That one bends into the zone.
I mean 0-1,
Strike on the
excuse me.
breaking ball.
It's been kind of a pitcher's
You
game
look at
here.
This hitter, he doesn't care about
for
being
both
down
teams.
0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back
0-2
into the
to
count and get
Austin.
something over the heart of the plate.
Kind of just one of those games where that one big hit might be that only big hit. 0-2. Rolled over to Nolan. Nolan, easy play.
And there's one down now.
So 1 up, 1 out for Herman Marquez in the bottom of the 6th, and now they'll bring in Walker Buehler.
Now at the plate, Walker Buehler comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First pitch, and this one Murphy throw over to Herman for the second out.
Off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Oh, bring in Chris Taylor.
The top of the lineup, stepping in.
4 pitches for Herman through the 2 outs he already has in the bottom of the 6th. And now 1-0.
First pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's 1-1.
1-0 count to
Bases are empty
CT3.
here with 2 men out. Two
Now
balls and 2
2-0.
strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Herman with the 2-0 pitch.
Oh, and here's a
This one's
drive.
hitting to center
Well,
field. This
that's
ball's on the
straight
move
right
to center, and it'll be caught.
Retreats to the track, and he'll put
That
this
ball
one away.
did not carry
So a
enough.
sigh of relief.
Darn it.
In now for Colorado.
Bring in Charlie Blackmon
He'll
is
start
0 for
the
2.
7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying
Knuckle
this.
curve from
Lots of
Buehler,
good
1-0.
pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings.
1-0 count to Charlie Blackmon, and the 1-0 pitch will be 2-0.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to Charlie Blackmon. Now 2-1.
Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
2-1 count to
2-1.
Blackmon.
A
Hit,
swing and a shot
cutter,
hit down the
fouled
corner.
off.
And a big
Take it.
sigh of relief
2-2
on the mound as that
with the
nearly
two-seam
tied it, but
fastball.
this ball is foul. Lifted
Hit
down
into
the
left
line
field.
and
This ball
Peterson on
is
the
going
run.
to drop, and
He won't
Peterson
get to
misreads
This
it.
should put a man in scoring
And that's going to be a
position to start
double
the
for
inning.
Blackmon.
And he'll get in at second base as the tying run.
A bad play over there in left field.
Finally,
And that has the tying run over there at second. First pitch,
Yeah, Raleigh can
1-0.
begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs.
1-0 to
but
Nolan
there he is at
Arenado.
second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of role they can get on.
1-1.
Got to take it one good at bat at a time.
A ball and a strike now. Blackmon.
1-1
leads off
pitch
second
and the high
with nobody out.
fastball. 2-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
These
2-1
guys have got to
Nolan.
be frustrated as an offensive
2-2.
unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch
Two-seam
stand
high and
either.
in.
This starter
Fouled
has kept
off.
the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-2 in the knuckle curve.
And
We'll strike him out. Great pitch right there from Walker Buehler. Gets Nolan to look, and now will bring in Trevor Stories, who has 2 strikeouts. First one from Buehler. 1-0 high. That cutter was filthy right there. 1-0. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting
And 1 in the
at-bat. I
fastball
think
inside
he
will
has
dust him
potential
off the
for a
plate.
strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
2-1. Buehler with the cutter. 3-1. Daniel Murphy on deck. 3-1. The knuckle curve will make him bite, and now it's a full count. Full count to Trevor Story. The fastball popped up. JT will move over to the left side by the dugout, and we'll have the second out. Buehler 1 out away from getting out of this inning. First one, 1-0.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
1-0 count to Daniel Murphy. The 1-0 pitch. Popped up. JT on the move. JT won't have enough speed to get there. 1-1. 1-1. The knuckle curve. 1-2. Walker Buehler trying to end the day with the strikeout. 1-2. The cutter popped up, and he will get out of this inning, and that will end Walker Buehler's day. Great day. Great pitching. This game is moving with the way these 2 starting pitchers have been going. Now we're going to warm up the bullpen. This is what the bullpen looks like. And this is where the one and only Aroldis Chapman has to warm up and be ready.
Here comes the first pitch.
First one to Seager from German Marquez. Hit to left field. Missed one right there with Corey. David Dahl gets the first out. And Chris Russin is warming in the bullpen. Brandon Crawford coming back up. Has a home run. First pitch. This one hit into center field, and this one is gonna not drop. 2 pitches for German. Really aggressive on the offensive side of the ball today, man. Gotta kind of lay it back down. First one from German to JT, 0 for 2 day. Strike
and he
one.
just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter.
Sean resting in the bullpen for the
And
Rockies.
that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And
1-1.
in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on.
JT might have to make Herman trying to work here to get him out of this game. 1-1. Now 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1.
2-1. Now 3-1 with Bellinger on deck.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive.
3-1 and ball 4.
And this pitch is taken
Great
here
at bat,
for
and
ball
now
4.
we'll
So the
probably
Dodgers
take
able
Herman
to
out of the
extend
game.
inning here
No, they
with
don't
2
keep
away.
him in. Buddy Blacks them keep him in.
Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. 1 for 2
Cody
on his
Bellinger,
line so far
can
in the
he
game.
get a run in here? Can he hit a 2-run home run?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
1-0.
pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Happy I checked that one.
Turner
1-0.
leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Grounder.
Back to the mound.
Back to Herman. Bad swing right there
And
from
as it
Bellinger.
turns out, the
And
2-out
that will end the
doesn't
inning.
come around to haunt him as that ends the
Terrible swinging right there from Bellinger.
inning. So stepping in.
And now that will end the day for Walker Buehler.
So far. Aroldis Chapman been summoned from
Here
the
comes
bullpen.
Chapman,
He'll
man.
do
Let's
so
see
to
what he can
start
do.
the 8th. From the stretch.
First pitch to David Dahl.
Lifted
Strike
the other
one.
way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
A 1 count to David Dahl. 0-2. 0-2 count to Dahl and the Aroldis Chapman with the fastball inside. He fouled
away.
off. 0-2 with the 2-seamer. Strike them out with the 2-seam fastball inside. 1 up, 1 out for Aroldis Chapman. What a day for the one and only Walker Buehler. And now that will bring up Ian Desmond. First one to Desmond from Chapman, strike 1.
Watching for the dugout now. Hard to believe that he could pitch any
1.
better than he did through the first 7 innings.
1-1.
Ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Hit the right field. Bellinger on the move
On his horse.
for the second
He
out.
tracks it down and makes the play to record the second
Kershaw
out.
or Reyes will be on the mound in the next
Settling in
one.
now,
I've
Tony
yet decided who I
Walters. He'll
want.
look to bounce back after striking out his last time.
Strike 1 to Walters.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Might be
Matty,
Clayton
very late
Kershaw
on that first
if
pitch.
we could
I
keep
gotta
this
think
lead
he
and
was
win.
guessing off speed.
This is just
Line
hit the
drive
left
to
field.
And that's in there.
Jock's gonna throw it to
perhaps some
first.
life here with 2 men out. So worst case scenario, a 2-out base hit, and the pitcher
And now
will
they'll
not
bring in
lead
Chris
off next
Iannetta.
inning.
That'll
Time
bring
call
Tom
here
Murphy as the
with
pitch runner.
potential
Good
tying
speed.
run aboard. They'll
Good
make
bat
a
at
move
the
to get a
plate.
little
And now,
more speed out there.
whoa, 0-1.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Iannetta, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was a 4th-round
Wanda,
selection
Chris
back in the
Iannetta
2004
fouled
first-year
off.
player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds.
0-2, the fastball high. Chapman will strike him out with 100. And good inning from Aroldis Chapman after, well, good getting back into the inning as well after Tony Walters gets a base hit.
Ian Desmond will
And
stay
Desmond will stay in the
as he
game.
takes over
Tom
at
Murphy
center.
stays in the
Chris
game.
Russin
Chris Russin will be the
on pitch out
pitcher.
of the bullpen in the
And that
bottom
means
half
the
of
one and
the eighth.
only Kenley Jansen is warming in the bullpen for the first save of the
Third
postseason.
trip to the plate for him here. He
First one to
struck
Jock.
out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
1-0.
Low for ball 1.
Can we get another run on the board for Kenley Jansen? 1-1. 1-1 count to Peterson. Fouled
And
off.
it's fouled away.
Hit. This will be a base hit for Jock Peterson.
You don't see that too much in today's game.
Bring in Max Muncy, where he struggled against lefties in the regular season. So we're going to bring in Andrew McCutchen.
Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball to a hole for a single.
Andrew McCutchen will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
First pitch. This is going to be a double play ball. 1 and 2.
And that didn't work out too
That's
well.
not what I really wanted from Andrew McCutchen, but
double play.
good pitch right there from Russin.
Now batting.
Bring in Austin
Stepping
Barnes.
up now, Austin Barnes. He was a ground out victim last time up.
First one to Barnes. Hit the right field, and this one's going to drop in front of Blackman. Have another pitch hit appearance.
So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
Take a look at this right here.
All right, and now we'll bring in.
Try and pull it down the left field line.
Let's go with Alex Verdugo, lefty versus lefty. Let him know that I could kind of believe in him. Here we go.
Alex Verdugo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
First pitch from Russin to Verdugo. 0-1. Fans here in LA are on their feet for this at-bat.
The 0-1 pitch. Well struck down
Hit
the right field
and
line.
foul, of course.
But just fouls as he just missed an extra bases.
0-2 to Alex Verdugo.
It's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup.
1-2.
2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Check
1-2
swing
to
here
Alex
as they'll
Verdugo.
appeal it down to Eric Summersgill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. Now a move over
Wow,
to
what
third.
a! Are you sure that ain't a
Back
balk?
in there.
I really feel like he kind of came my way.
Is off at first with 2 away.
Interesting pickoff move from Russin right there. I feel like he came towards Verdugo. I don't know. 1-0. 1-2. Excuse me.
Drives it to
This one's going to be
right
hit to
field.
right field. The ball's on the move.
Back.
And
On the
Blackman's
warning
going to
track,
catch
he
it
makes
at the
catch.
warning track.
Andrew
Unbelievable.
McCutchen will stay in the ball game
That
as he'll
will
take
bring in
over at
Kenley
first base.
Jansen.
Kenley Jansen comes
45
on from the pen,
saves
hoping
in
to
the
finish
regular
this one
season.
off here in the top of the 9th.
McCutchen.
Here we go.
Garrett
Andrew
Wilson
at first.
will
We're
be
going
the
to make
first
a
one to greet him here as he'll
little
be
bit
forced
of
to
a
turn around and
switcheroo
hit
here.
from the
Andrew
left side
McCutchen
now.
goes to right field, and Cody Bellinger comes to first. Jansen looking for that big
Here comes
first
the first
save.
pitch.
First one to Hampson, popped up and straight to Bellinger, where he finds his new
Stalling for
position
it.
for the day.
Looks it
One
into
out.
his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
And now they'll bring in Charlie Blackman in. First pitch from Jansen, 0-1.
Follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
0-1 and now 1-1.
And 1-1
Doubled
as
in
this
his last
one's in on the
AB did
hands.
Blackman. Rockies were able to
This
bring him
one's down
home.
third.
Seager,
Up on the backhand.
the throw on time. What a throw from Seager.
Final out of the game.
And now that will bring up Nolan Arenado, Corey
Play to get
Seager.
to that one is short
Great
back
play.
demonstrates. Seemed like a sure hit initially, but he cut it off and then fired a rocket across the field to get the run.
Corey Seager
Not every shortstop in the league
will take
can make
it.
that play.
And now the final
Rockies
man,
down to their final
hopefully,
out
of this
now.
game.
And in next, it'll be the perennial
First
MVP
pitch,
candidate, third
strike
baseman
one.
Nolan Arenado. No balls and a strike to count. Tying
0-1
run at the
to
plate, the
Nolan.
0-1.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their
0-2
final
pitch, the
strike
quick
of
pitch with the
afternoon.
cutter.
Now
Hit the
a
left
swing
field, and we're going to get the
fly
first game of the
ball. And
NLDS
this
against the
should do it.
Rockies
Squeeze
here
this
at
one.
home. Let's go.
And the
This
Dodgers
this
have
game
taken
kind
the
of felt
first
really
step
quick.
as they claim
It really
game
did,
one
but
here
maybe
at
it's
home.
just the
This
excitement
ball
coming
game
in.
is over.
But we'll take it, man.
A 1-0 game in
Walker
baseball
Buehler gets
these
the win.
days. Both of these
Jansen gets
pitchers
the
pitched
save.
awfully well.
Top hitter
It's a shame one of them had
for
to lose this game.
both teams.
Time for one
Were,
final check of the line
one was
score as
Charlie
you see the
Blackman
key
for both
players
teams. I know
there
Tyler.
in this shutout
Charlie
victory.
Blackman, Brandon Crawford. If it wasn't for Crawford's home run, this game would still be going. But we'll take
heroes
it.
are made in the
Let's go.
postseason, and he was at least the hero in this
Walker
one. He's our
Buehler with
top
another great
player of the game.
performance on the
And
2019
obviously, every
season.
game is so important
Let's go.
in the postseason.
See you
So
guys
when
in the
come
next
to play
video.
like he did and make a big
Hope you guys
difference for
enjoyed
your
this
team,
one
it's
as
something
we
that won't be forgotten.
take the series.
Our
Well, we
final line score this
take the first game
afternoon
out of the series
for
and make
the
it 1-0
victorious
Dodgers.
One
See you
run
guys.
on 6 hits.